Hey, how you doing? Oh, you know, it's another coffee convo Sunday. You know what I'm doing? I got the dishes done. I got the pans put up. I got the kids fed. I got the dogs fed. Got the candles burnt. Already got one coffee cup in me. You know what I'm saying? So welcome back to those of you who are back. Welcome to the page for those of you who are first timers to the page. Hello, Yvonne, for the first one I see there. How you doing? I want you guys to understand. I want you guys to share this video right now. I know it takes a break from you viewing, but take a break right now and share with at least 2 more coffee mug mates with you guys. You know what I'm saying? Give me a heart emoji if you're drinking coffee. Give me a thumbs up if you're drinking tea. And give me a laughing face if you're just here to see me act daggone food. You know what I'm saying? How you doing, Evan? How you doing, Tamika? How you doing, Angela? Good morning, everybody. I want to do something great. I got a couple energy bracelets that I have. And I'm trying to, give away some of those things, guys, and it's going to be great. We got our P.O. box getting set up and everything, and I want to build these up. I want to build this audience up good, and I want to give away some things, but I need you guys to work with me, man. We need to build this audience up a lot. We got a lot of people following, a lot of new people. We got a lot of new shares, a lot of new tags, a lot of new people are joining in. But like always, if you see the comments above, if you see the description of this, I'm going to always comment too. If you want this t-shirt, I will love and respect myself, because why not? You can order at the link above. Yep. And you can order a coffee mug at the same link above. All orders go to the... Yes, they might come. They think their cousins are coming. Anyways, it's always live in here. Everything that we have on our storefront goes directly to a charity of our choice and picking. Everything that we do on our storefront goes to a charity. I've got my coffee already brewing. I'm actually going to get another cup going in a little bit because this one was almost done. I was cleaning up and stuff. But like always... say hello to someone you have never said hello before to. Say hello to someone that is new. Say hello to someone that is okay, we'll get juice in a little bit. And just spread the love. This is my life. My life is live. We live life live. Yesterday's been good. It's been a crazy week, as you know. We were sick pretty much half the week, all week. My whole house was sick. I mean, the babies, the dogs, everybody else. It was crucial. It was crucial. I mean, we all thought we was gonna die. It was crazy. So how you doing, Jason? How you doing? Good work yesterday in the gym. So, like always, guys, if you're just now joining in, how you doing? I am who I am. Yes, I'm that guy from that video. Don't ask. Welcome to me. Welcome to you. I'm welcoming you to my world and my energy. Everything we do here on these lives is live. Kids are probably going to be screaming. Kids are probably going to be getting some lessons. I'm probably going to be getting attitude. They're probably going to get attitude. But then you never know. We're going to have a good morning, too. Breakfast is all we're doing. Good morning to Canada, eh? How you doing? Or afternoon. I never know what time it is, guys, because I'm selfishly only thinking about my time frame. I'm always sorry. I don't know my time zones. I'm very sorry at that. But great things are moving. Hurdles are being hurdled. Obstacles being thrown in, but nonetheless, we're still fighting, still grinding. A lot of great people are becoming, friends. A lot of enemies are learning to become better people. And overall, I had a great conversation with my father yesterday. And he gave me my topic for the day. But before we get on that topic of long discussion like we always do, how's everybody else doing? If you're just coming in this video, please share with at least 2 more people. Trying to get this audience built up. I got some great things to do. And usually we do a good number amount, anywhere from a couple hundred to thousands sometimes. But I have some great things, and I got a lot of stuff that I want to share. But we need a lot of people. Got to get a lot of people involved. The more energy we have, the more mindset we have collectively together, the greatest achievement will always happen. And I want to share some things that I've learned with all of you, and I want you guys to share with more people, and I want you to share it with those people. I want those people to share with those more people, and more people, because if we all get on the same mindset of positivity and really thinking like we're supposed to, it'd be crazy. Depends where in Canada. Okay. So, if anybody has anything they would like to talk about, you can. I would like you to drop a comment. You guys are always welcome to comment as you see fit. You guys are always welcome to drop a comment, comment of discussion. I'm going to actually put this stuff in the comments now for anybody who wants to know where you can get that from. And that is just simply for you to get a mug, get this awesome t-shirt on the back. It actually says stay blessed and stay motivated with awesome tiger. Actually, it's a lion. Sorry about that. How old is your oldest kid? My daughter's 9 and a break dancer. I'm self-taught. Ooh, Ruth. My oldest is about to be 14. And I'm also, I guess, a break dancer. I mean, I'm not like spinning on my head, but I can do some stuff. Popping and locking was my, my stuff. I was, don't make me get on you right now, cause sorry. But that's what I was doing. But and I have my small oldest son. I got that. What's up, Cleve? How you doing? Aaron, how you doing, boss? What's up, bro? Go back to bed.
You're not going back to bed.
Not you, talking to Tyler. You quit yelling at your brother, because yelling at your brother's here. Hey, can you go get that stuff up in your room that you got all over the floors that I know you didn't clean up before you got out here? Don't me, or you just lock yourself in your room after you get done cleaning it. Go clean your stuff up now. Jeez, butt heads, you know what I'm saying? I used to spin. Girls get bald spots. Everybody gets bald spots. You spin on your head. I'm not spinning on my head. Amanda Tyler, I'm not spinning on my head. Hi from Texas. How you guys doing? Okay, well, stop yelling and just clean it in some way, shape, or form. Well, you kind of have to, honey, if you messed your room up. You got to clean your room. It's the laws of the life. So, this is my awesome t-shirt. I would love and respect myself, because why not? It's probably backwards for you guys, but I promise you that's what it says. It's not clean that fast. Go clean it up again. I know it's not, because how much stuff you got on the floor and you're just pulling the leg. Sorry. Parenting is always on deck. Always parent first, everything else second. Yeah, don't ever do that again. So yes. What is that? Yeah, to my car accident. Oh man, I'm sorry about that. Cody, Starmer. Why you guys all flicking me off, man? All my real friends flicking me off here. Pensacola, Florida, how you guys doing? So, I'm going to rock in my chair, give you guys some time to say hello again. If you're just now joining, welcome to the Coffee Convo Live, where we get to talk live about whatever you want to talk between you and I and everybody else that's watching you express your opinion. From parenting, from, we get into politics sometimes, and we get into school things, and we get into education, and we get into work from home opportunities. We get in from self-motivation. We just want you to be open and live in positivity. I want you guys to say hello to somebody else. What's up, Cody? How you doing, boss? I want you guys to say hello to somebody you've never seen before on this live. If it's your first time, say, hey, this is my first time here, so we can all jump on you with love. If you're drinking coffee, give me a heart emoji. If you're drinking tea, give me a thumbs up emoji. If you're just here to see the act of food, give me a laughing face. Always give some love every now and then. Hit the heart emoji just for no reason. And share these videos with somebody you know who may benefit from it. Whether it's just seeing somebody being happy, seeing a group of people come together and being happy, or just really just talking about what you really want to talk about, but you can't talk about it, which you always can. You have a voice. If you feel like you can't do it, let me be your voice. I'm all right with doing it. How you doing, Kat? First time here. Say hello to everybody, the first timers. Give them some love and always direct them in positivity. We do that. And you'll do when you think you're watching. Cool. Hi from Germany. Hi to Germany. How you doing? All right. First timer. Everybody's got his coffee. There we go. There we go. Everybody's got their coffee. Hi, Rico. How you doing? New here, another one. Everyone's got his coffee there. There you go. Got emojis? Drop some coffee emojis. If you guys got the emoji game on, drop me some coffee emojis, because that's what it's all about. Everybody, who's got the best coffee emoji? Who could give me the best, I'm drinking coffee emoji secrets? I need to, read your emoji sentence without having to read it and, be like, what does this mean? That's what I need. Coffee. South Dakota with a big cup of coffee. Oh, you see me. I was up early. This is my go-to coffee. It was black, but I dropped it out the truck a couple times. I dropped it in the gym, out the cart at Walmart, of course. Let's see that. I watched for a while, learned some different parenting styles, helping for my 14-year-old. There you go, Tony. Thank you for that. How you doing, Vaughn? Everybody check out Vaughn. He's an awesome artist. He's an awesome father as well. He's an awesome producer. He's an awesome human being. And he's an awesome, graphic artist too, comic artist. So all my nerd friends, which I'm a nerd too, I'm not picking on them, check out Vaughn's page, for real. He's an awesome father, photographer, videographer, all that type of stuff. Personal friend. I would say, we're a lifer. We're lifers. We're friends for a while. So yeah, we're in there. Check them out, guys. Don't drink coffee, but I got my water. That's okay. Good morning, good morning. Hello, not a coffee or tea drinker, but I like my Coca-Cola. Ew, you rather drink Coca-Cola than coffee? Rather drink pop than coffee? I'd rather just drink coffee. I can't drink pop. I'm sorry. I can't drink pop. I can't drink pop. So I got that. Everybody's got your stuff on. Hope everybody's doing great, doing good today. Like I said, I encourage you guys to share this video. I actually share this video. One thing I actually do is just share it to 2 people. You know, 2 people. You know, 2 people not doing nothing right now. Not doing anything right now. So get them on board like, hey, I know you ain't doing it right now, so just watch this. And then ask them to do the same thing. Because they know 2 people ain't doing nothing either. We all know 2 people who are just not doing nothing. So, like I mentioned earlier in this video, I had a conversation with my dad yesterday. We were going to meet up, but like I said, I was kind of sick earlier in the week. So he was like, instead of just, coming to see you and being sick, I'm just going to FaceTime you. Because that's the luxury of the life we live in. The oldest is 14. How do you deal with listening or task handling if they listen when you hover over them that's causing problems at school? I will address that in just 1 second. But we got to talking for a while, aside the fact he's making fun of me because I was sick and all this other stuff, and I should just man up, which I did eventually. I had to get out of bed. Shout out to my lovely fiance, Ashley. She took care of me like the woman she is and the baby of a man that I was. So it came out to be a good thing. Unfortunately, we all got sick. But the video won't let me share. Oh, man, are you following the page at all? Or are you just watching? Maybe just something. You should be able to share it right now. I have no idea. How's the new dog doing? He's somewhere sleeping around. Ghost somewhere. But me and my dad were talking, and we were just talking about just being each other, I guess. What it's like being him at the age he is, and what it's like me being me at the age I am, and the fathers that we are, the men that we are, the human beings that we are, the bodies that we are taking care of or trying to take care of. Where is Ghost? Jackson, I'll make sure Ghost staying outside, wandering around in some trash. And it came to this point to where he said something that we both agreed on, he's outside. Get in here, boy. Close that door. He's become a better person, a better human being. And we were talking about this because I shared something with him that I have recently learned and I'm recently studying. And not really studying, yes, studying. I'm good. How you doing, Rhonda? How you doing, Jared? Thanks for coming. I had someone ask me last week, why are you so happy and positive all the time? I will answer that question alongside, where is she? Roots question just a second. Because that's a good question. I've been asked that here frequently. Be surprised my answer, though. But me and my dad were talking about being a better person, what it's been like accepting the fact that we've been, we used to be this way, and that we kind of figured out, we're not ashamed of being that way, but we just man, we just can't be that way no more. I used to, me and him really got in kind of we used to like to fight. And that was one thing, my dad was known for, he got his nickname for, and for some reason it just transpired, and I love it. I part of the reason why I train and all that type of stuff. So we started talking about it, how now we're more quick to lean toward a conversation before confrontation. And I've been like that for a while. Me, now I'm 30 now. My dad is 50 now. My dad is in awesome shape. He's in awesome shape, great for his age. I'm always picking on him, but that's just how we motivate each other, because he's an awesome guy. Don't you let you go outside? And I agreed with him. I was like, it's kind of awesome that we can agree with this, and he's kind of seen it as I'm doing it now earlier, and he's realized how long it has taken him. It's taken me a long time to do it too, no matter what age we both are. But we kind of figured out what made us start to become better, or what made us ultimately become better. Now, just because you become better doesn't mean you're done. it's over. That's all you gotta do is finish. Like, no, you just become better, and like you start to, once you become better, you have more things to work on. You have another type of focus, a better focus. You know, let her outside, Jackson. Just let her outside. Ghost, come here. You start to become aware of what you need to start focusing on better. Excuse me, my life is live. And it was just like these small things that used to bother us don't bother us anymore. We don't even, it's not even something that we think about. It's just to the point that we push it out so much that we're kind of like always thinking about how did it even become an issue in the first place. Whatever these issues are, and it could become something physical, it could be something emotional, all types of things that you don't really want to talk about, but you have to, at least within yourself, to get better from it. It was kind of cool to relate to my dad in a way because for a good while we just didn't, you know, and we still don't sometimes, but ultimately we're two of the same type of man. You know, he taught me how to be strong up front, whatever, you know, I got to be. So, and he's always never really left my corner, even when he's had reasons to, whatever the reason may be. Even if I had reason to not talk to him or whatever the reasons may be, we've always gravitated back towards each other because that's the way he's just taught, you know, like, you know, ultimately I'm not going to just, you know, I'm your dad, you know, I'm your son, you know, we family, we've been taught that family, you can't pick your family. Sometimes family is thicker than blood and blood don't make your family, but we go through these things. So that's my dad and I love him, shout him out. You guys see his motivational videos all the time, he's good. Now, this is back to answer Ruth Marie Brown. Your oldest son is 14. How do you deal with listening or task handling if they only listen when you hover over them and it's causing problems at school? Now, I have a 14-year-old son. If you guys have seen my family, you know that we are a multitude of love, all at the same creed. Different colors, but that's just who we are. My oldest son, you know, he's at that point to where he knows things to where it has not really affected us in a bad way, but it has like taken him away from us. So I'm dealing with the personal factor of like, you know, teaching my son, who is my son, how to deal with the fact that he can allow himself to distance himself from me and learn where he wants to be in life, but I'm never going to step away from being his father. And I have dealt with this with him because at 2, he's not my biological son. So at times, even when he was younger, Jackson, stop. At times when he was younger, he still felt like he could just not listen to me because I was not his father. Or he would only listen to me when I did hover over him because I was not his father. He didn't take it serious till I had to do these things, but it was never taken lightly because I had to let it be known that I need you to do this. Unfortunately, sometimes we do have to hover over a child because they're just not paying attention. They feel like they can't, you can let her in now. They feel like they don't want to listen until they have to listen. They're testing. We all do it. Every human being, we still do it sometimes. We'll push the limit just to see where we can go with it. And a child learning how to be a child, or a child learning how to debate or reason or talk to the parent is going to push the limit every single time. If it's causing problems at school, it's just showing to the point 2 things could be the reason. 1, you're just not paying attention to it in total, which doesn't mean that you're lacking anything or you're, you know, the problem. You just miss something. Not everybody sees every single thing. You know, sometimes you miss things, and it's okay to admit that you missed something and you got to go back and fix it. Like, just be real. Like, sometimes you just miss things. Once you catch the things that you missed, go back and try to fix it, you know. If it's causing problems at school, ask the reason why that, you know, you got to be willing to ask why, and then after that, be willing to actually fix it. Be willing to do what you're saying you're willing to do, which is help. Just don't make it any worse because it's not going to help it. You know, you're not going to get any better from the situation by doing anything. The new dog's only doing, okay. Angela Callan had someone ask me last week, why are you so happy and positive all the time? All the time. I'm so happy and positive all the time because for a long time, I was so negative myself. Like even sometimes now, like I find myself so negative. And I say this all the time. The biggest part of me changing now, like one of the biggest part is, and I'm not ashamed to say it, is like having a woman I have in my life because she will check me. And when I say check me, like it ain't no filter. Like it's checking. And I don't like it at all. But I'm the same type of individual. But I'm able to accept reality for what it is you know, and just work through it and get through it because I know the blessing in the end. And, you know, I may not agree with things, and I'm always going to stand up for myself. I'm always going to voice my opinion. I'm always going to make it be known that, you know, I believe in what I believe in, and people are going to judge you for whatever reason. People are going to judge you for being right, wrong, worse, horrible, the best. So at the end of the day, just wake up and be you. You know you ain't killing nobody. You know you ain't hurting nobody. And in your heart, you know what you're doing. Then you can't ever really feel any lower than what somebody else is making you feel, other than yourself. So I tell myself, if anybody's going to beat me, it's going to be me. All right. You can physically beat me, but you will never beat me because I'll still tell myself to get up. And to, you know, go on to the next question. Aaron Neighbors is a good friend of mine, school friend, life friend. I know him personally, fighter and everything. You know, yes, I am still training. And that's the part of the reason why I do my mentality. Like, I may get tapped on the mat. I may get myself in a different position. I may get hit or hard or kicked or punched, but I still tell myself I'm still able to move and be alive. So I'm gonna still be happy, you know. Take the lesson, got punched. Take the lesson, got pinned. Oh, coach got me. New guy got me. You know. You take these lessons in life and you move with them. You know, you move with them so you can learn as you go. Hey, take them in there and do that. If you want to play with them and make all the racket, go in there with the dogs. Go. You keep moving with it. I want you to understand that. Nobody's perfect. I'm not trying to be perfect. If you tell me I'm perfect, I'll say, no, I'm not. Because if I'm perfect and I got everything in the world, I have nothing else to look for. If you give me all the money in the world, doesn't mean I'm going to spend it all in the world because you don't have anything to do. If you buy everything you ever wanted, what else are you going to do? You know what I'm saying? If you do everything by yourself, who else is going to, nobody has to know what you're doing. I'm not saying that, but I'm a firm believer in just sharing the love and being a part of a bigger circle than just being your own reflection. So Jared, come see me, man. Okay, I'm ready to share and I had to leave and re-click the video. Yep, there you go. That's all you gotta do. Like I said, good morning, guys. If you guys are just joining, share this with 2 more mug mates. If you need this shirt, I will love and respect myself because why not? Click the link in the comment. If you want a coffee mug, click the link. Donate to some charities, guys. Help us support the world. Thank you. Guys, we would do it. I'm an orphan. I feel this on another level. Dang, I'm so sorry. My mom had to go through some shit like that too. It's crazy going on 30. 30 is cool. It's the worthy 30. We have changed it. It is called the worthy 30. For all you guys about to be 30 this year, it's the worthy 30, baby. Don't let nobody tell you you're getting scared, you're getting old, none of that stuff. Take it 2 weeks to do assignments that take other kids 2 days. Good advice. Thank you. Very frustrating. I don't know, baby. You got to go find her. Maybe she's running from you. My husband is always so negative all the time. It started to rub off on me. I saw it affecting the children. Evelyn, that is true. Unfortunately, it has happened. Hey, excuse me. Stop yelling at each other right now. If you can't agree on what you're doing, you both have your own room. You can go in each other's rooms as in your own and leave each other alone. Stop arguing and stop yelling at each other when you're standing 2 feet in front of each other. It's kind of annoying. I'm still the parent, y'all. Don't judge me. Did you hear what I just said? Then stop. Got all that mess to be doing. Touche. Anyways. This is live, baby. I'm like, don't judge me. You're a parent too. Sometimes you trying to talk on the phone, your bills are trying to talk, and you can't hear it because your kid's screaming. Oops, sorry. My life didn't change. So, this is, where is it at? Oh, no. Evelyn. Yes, it will rub off on you. A negativity will rub off on you just as well as positivity will rub off on you. Sometimes, unfortunately, it's hard to tell yourself that you have to be the positive in the most negative, no matter how much negative is going on. And it's hard to realize, it's hard to come to the realization that the only way it's going to get better is that you keep thinking positive. You have to really believe and affirm and be affirmative, of what you're thinking. Like, for real. There is no other way for you to not get through it unless you don't believe it. And if you don't believe it, you know what I'm saying? Who else is going to believe it? You can't make me believe that you believe it. We got an issue here. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be something that you need to ultimately focus on and grasp by the horns. Like, grab the bull, take it down. Not a physical bull because they will kind of like pierce you. I will know that. What's up, Jay? See you, brother. What's up, brother? Making some coffee right now. You know. So, this is great because it kind of goes on the line, along the line of, just being a better person. You have to think about it and be a part. And just because you're focused on being a better person doesn't mean you're a horrible person. Maybe you just want something more. You want, more time on the treadmill, you know, more hours at work, more money in the bank, more stuff, more time with the kids. Like, that's what you want to be better. So do all of that. Like, really be the person you want to be. You know what I'm saying? Like I posted the other day, be the positive that you want, you know, and you'll receive it in abundance. I'm a firm believer of that. Like I said, people like, you know, I get what I want, not in a cocky way because I know I'm going to work for it. I know I'm going to do something to achieve it. I know I'm going to do something to make myself believe that I can do it and I can get it until I get it. And when I get it, I'm happy for it. And it may not be the best thing in the world. You know, like I'm a motorcycle rider and I know a couple of my guys will agree to this. Like sometimes I just want a bike to ride and it may not be the bike you want me to, you know, expect me to get, but I'm a rider. Like I'll ride because I want to feel the ride. So I've accepted, you know, like I used to hate stunt bikes, but until I got a stunt bike, I never knew what it was like to ride one. Then I got my own stunt bike, and it was a street, you know, legal stunt bike, and it was kind of cool to ride, something that was different. People looked at it different, something I never really liked. I grown to like because I just gave it a chance, and I believed that, you know, I'm gonna just love this. I'm gonna change my perception, my perspective, whatever, and just try it. And I loved it. It was cool. It was like light, fun. I could do all this stuff with it, you know. It was crazy. The same thing when I started doing, you know, my work from home stuff. And I ventured off from doing labor work and doing massage therapy work. You know, I ventured off and doing something different. People to this day, you know, why do you do that? You know, does the work from home stuff really work? Yeah, it does because I believe it does. And I make it work. I help other people do. We give people training. We free training. I've received free training. We don't leave people in the dust. But we believe. Other people still disagree. Yes, because everything in the world, every positive has a negative. You know, everything is a bad perception, and it's just ridiculous, man. Have an electric motorcycle. But did you die? It's the way I keep going. I woke up today. That's right. And you have to tell yourself that. I was screaming this in the gym. Back to you, Aaron. When you finally answered my question, the damn call came in from her. We can catch up later. No, I am still training, Aaron. Yes, I am. So, I am still training. I actually I was without a vehicle for a while. And it was crazy. It was preventing me from doing things. But I'm back in the vehicle, and it's back to training. Yesterday was crucial. First couple times, you know, I was like chucking. Yesterday I had to go to the bathroom. I kind of get sick, but you know how it goes. Still in there. And that was this thing. I was reporting back to the Rupe's comment. That was what I was telling the guys yesterday. Like, you may feel like you're dying, but you're still alive. So always remember that no matter what you're doing, like, you're still alive. Like, you may feel like you're dying, but you're still alive. And the thought of dying is the thought of dying. Just don't be thinking like that. Don't be thinking about giving up, you know. I'm through early bird. I'm at Mount Vernon. Just picked up Julie. Hit me up after you're done online. I'm at home, bro. So, you know where I'm at. I'm here. Have epilepsy best I can do. Oh, man, Roof, it's crazy. I have to keep that in mind now because I know someone that has epilepsy. Some of my music videos have a couple flashes in it, so do not watch them. I don't know how long you can or not, but I'm just forewarning you if you go to my music page, Roof. I'm not trying to set you up for anything. I do have some disclaimers in there because some of them are, but some of the early videos. I just want to put that out there because I care about stuff like that. It's crazy. Ethan, what is this? Ethan Patton, Raps, Facebook. There you go. That's right. Thanks for the tip. You're welcome. All right. Now, what I need you guys to do right now is I need you guys to think of one thing. All right. We're going to do this again. We're going to do a question and answer. I want you guys to think of one question you want to ask me. You can post a comment or you can ask to come on live and ask it live. And then when you ask your comment, we're going to answer that live. We're going to get you up off there, and we're going to get some more people to, you know, answer that too. But I want you guys to understand that if you don't ask, you don't know. You'll never know if you don't ask. All right? I always wanted, where is it at? Here's one. I always wanted your thoughts on this. Daughter-in-law never liked me. In July, after son went to work, she F-bombed me, accused me that I buy my granddaughter love. Where's that at? I've always helped them. I didn't fight back. She did this in front of my granddaughter. I told my 4-year-old granddaughter I loved her. She gave hugs and left. On my ride home, my son started texting me rather than calling and said he was proud of his wife for doing what she did. He wouldn't call to discuss anything. I get it. He's married to her. I'm devastated not to see my granddaughter. I have been, hey, excuse me, Susan. Ari and Kendrick. Stop with the mess. This is the last time I'm going to tell you. If I tell you again, I'm just going to get up and put you both in your room. Okay, my butt. I've already told you once. The first time you didn't think I was serious. Stop. No, I don't care about the bubble guppies right now. I care about your attitude. I think the cuteness gets them out of trouble. I'll tell you the bubble guppies. The cuteness don't work right now. Back to you, Miss Susan. I'm sorry. This is live. I'm sorry. Appreciate you. Appreciate me. I'm sorry. Deal with me. I deal with you. I've dealt with this conversation many times, even in my personal life. And sometimes it is perceived that grandparents or the in-laws are trying to overdo it. Simply because they are. Not saying you are. In my opinion, the parent is the only person that has the sole right to exert a valid opinion about the child at hand. Within reason, if that parent is in with good standing mentally, physically, you know, not crazy and all this other stuff. Bear with me, guys. As a grandparent, if you feel like you have done nothing wrong, whether in-law, disliked or liked or loved, you still need to feel like you need to hold your ground and be the person that you are. And make sure that you remain positive for the child. Because ultimately, you are worried about the child. It kind of seems like not much her. I'm not saying that you hate her or dislike her, but you're just not trying to feed into the energy, which is great. Your son, which is now his own man, which is now a husband to a woman who is not his mother and is loving her in a different way and manner, is always going to feel like he should pick and choose between his mother and woman, which I feel like as a man is very hard to do because you love these two women in your life, especially as a woman with a father. You don't ever want to choose your husband over your father if your father's been that great guy. It just becomes the two that you've raised these individuals to be right and so great that they are now, and you're afraid to lose them, so you choose to step back. He's afraid to lose his wife or, you know, his family now that he's created, so he has to stand up for his family, protect his family. At the same time, I don't know the full disclosure of the situation enough to give valid opinions for both parties' actions, but I do feel like as a parent, as a man, as a, you know, spouse, a partner to another person who's been through this, and we've all have, and maybe you have in some way, shape, or form, you just don't mean to do it in the same way, and you're not, but they perceive it differently. You have to let it be known that you're not trying to be the burden, you just want to be here for the grandchild. And if you've done something to agitate them, then unfortunately it's the situation at hand. If you've not, and they're just picking and choosing to do, we got to roll with the punches. You know, we have to let the parents be the parents and then get back to when you did it. But never forget that your role in the situation is just to be positive and to be there for the people that you love, the person that you love, the child that you love, and don't make it worse. By all means, defend yourself and don't take too much slander and, you know, abuse. But, you know, there's no point in fighting, you know, when you ain't really got to, especially when you're just trying to get to an ultimate cause. For this amazing person, my neighbor, and will be president one day. What is some advice you give your son to prepare him for life as a parent? I tell my son, James, that's cool, man. I've had times talking to my son where I've like stumbled upon a way to actually present it to him as a man to a future man, because I don't want my sons to feel like I'm molding them to be me. I want them to learn the things that I know, but I don't want them to be me. I don't want them to be like me. I don't really want them to resemble me, all right? Not in a bad way, all right? Now, they know I've done some negative things. They know if I've, you know, had a bad past. They know these things, you know. I'm honest with them and they know. But I want them to understand the ways that I want them to be so they can be them. I give them the free will of choice because that's what they are. They're human beings with their own mindset. But they have to know that, this is my always comment, you know, you don't really have a choice. They just give you an option, you know, so you can just pick the best option for you, you know. But I tell him these things like, you know, be real, don't lie, you know, just clean up your house. Like all the things I want him to do, or like even things that I want to be better at that I'm not actually good at. I will instill the lesson in him and grow with him, with my daughter, with my sons, with my oldest, with my youngest, with my dog, like with my fiance, everything, my friends. Like, even if it's something I'm not great at, I make sure that he knows he's going to be great at it. She knows she's going to be great at it. I let them know that this is what it's all about, man. Like, this is what it should be, you know, like, and I don't even relate to the negative in it because I don't want to. Hello, Miriam, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? My daughter is mixed. She gets picked on all the time, even being called burnt. I try to explain things to her, but it's hard. How do you advise that I could use? You tell that baby to love her for whoever she is, because somebody might be jealous because they just can't get as burnt as her, or can't get as tan as her, or want that pretty hair or something else. It's always the ultimate reason somebody like really hating on you, you know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. Maybe they need a break and are deflecting because they don't have structural time for themselves and are lagging. So I think, man, that too. Not allowed to see her. They always ask for money. I appreciate you very much, Trey. You're welcome. Take care. Thanks for advice. Going to adventure with the child on a Sunday. Hey, keep on watching. How you doing, Jeff? How you guys doing? If you guys just joining in, you still tuned in, you know somebody else is just sitting on your butt like we are, share this video with at least 2 people. Some they can get an awesome t-shirt. They can talk to me, ask me some questions, drop a questions, question and answer all the time. Free will. Kids are jumping in the background, getting lessons. How you doing, Richard? It is crazy, man. I want you guys to just appreciate life. The Sundays, it's actually getting great. You know, the weather's getting better. Things are going on. How you doing, Janice? It is amazing to be able to just breathe every day and just be happy, you know. I want you guys to understand that you can do what you want to do, just do it, all right? You're the only one who actually reads the comments. I tried to. I thought that was, like, the only one where, like, on my videos that read the comments. Anthony, what do you mean? Like, or I mean, like, in general, the people you know who you watch. Because everybody I watch answers the comments, or tries to at least, you know. And it's kind of hard, too, because I remember when I first started, like, I've always been doing live for a while, and it really started with just music and stuff. But then doing this kind of, like, it just made it better because I could talk about more of the music, you know. Like, I love music, but I could talk about more of the music. And I just love to do it. And responding, period. You're right, Anthony. So, I understand what you're saying. But then you got to understand the multitude of this. Like, even, like, on our page, like, these videos, like, now, and I'll tell you this right now, the reason why I am too, because they're so, you know, they're so centered and structured. Like, sometimes they're flustered, and I can't read anything because they popping up. Sometimes they're short because we get a short amount of views, and then people come in later in the view, in the process of the videos, or share later, and I go back and watch the video, not because I want to see myself talk, but so I can see the comments pop up, and I can like them as they pop up and stuff like that. So, and I do that. But the majority of people that I do watch, you know, they got, you know, a ton of followers, and it is hard to respond. Like, I do try to go through my message and respond to as many of you guys as I can. Between my music page, my marketing page, and this page, I have to, like, always go through and filter. Plus working, plus being a dad. And until they, you know, give this to me full time, unfortunately, I still got to do everything else they want me to do, and which is, you know, society, which is still being me, and find a way to, you know, pay the bills. You know, we got a couple great things on the table, some contracts, possible TV shows, some one of or two of your favorite TV show hosts. You can always imagine who that can be, but we're just going to name it unnamed, but keep the blessing and frame. And just ask you guys to pray for us that it keeps going. Send us some love. Matter of fact, give me some heart emojis right now, and just pray that we be where we need to be on your TV very soon. And it's just going to be amazing. Also, send blessings to my man Charlie Stewart and his family, their new blessing. And baby, check out them. They have a great P.O. box you can send some stuff to. And some great news coming with them guys as well. He's an awesome father, becoming a new father. He's got a great video out as well. And just spread the love, man. You know, just really just be positive and just help us help you remain in the good standings that we're trying to all remain in. And Anthony, I really appreciate that comment, man. I try to do that, you know.
How many stickers is that?
I know, goof boof. I try to waste the time, which is not, you know, that time that I have to use to get back to everybody, because that's what I'm doing it for. And ultimately, you know, when it comes to where it's coming, I firmly believe in what I believe in. I manifest everything I believe in. I know I'm going where I'm going. I know I'm going to great things. And that's not rubbing or pushing me above anybody. It's just the way that I live my life personally. I want you to understand that you need to as well. And I'm not saying you need to as well because I feel like it's what I want you to do. I just feel like that's what makes life in general better, in my opinion. Like, you need to get off your butt and believe. Get off your butt and work. And that may be just working at believing. Working at looking yourself in the mirror and just saying, I love you, I believe you, everything, you guys. And it's a lot of things that are incorporated with you being great. And it starts off with yourself. I have a 15-year-old son, at 31, I understand growing up with your children. Yes, you do. Because if you can answer, 2 years ago, we had to get my stepdaughter, which was 20 at the time. She has been working for 2 years and still claims she's still scared to move out and has no money. And her dad, my husband, says he can't kick her out, but I think it's time to go. I have to take her back and forth to school. I have a handicapped child and a 5-year-old. Just frustrated, and also feel bad because I want her out. Now, Evelyn, this may be because of a multitude of things. One, because you're a parent, you're an adult, still taking care of kids that need to be taken care of. And as the age of 20, you're able to take care of yourself. Sometimes, unfortunately, people are in rough situations that you just have to be helped out of, no matter how you feel about it. I don't know the situation. I'm not pampering her or patting her butt in any way and making it better, because as a parent, I firmly believe that, you know, eventually you need to leave the nest and go about your business, because that's what you need to do. And if there's no physical reason for why you don't need to live with your parents, you don't need to. You know, your parents don't need you taking care of them. They don't need you taking care of you. You guys are both working on something. You guys are willing to just work together and live together. You know, I understand. People live their lives how they want to live. Families stay together. Some people believe that they don't have to kick their children out, whatever. I know I'm trying to make life easier for my children so they have to really struggle at first and start off bad, but I'm not going to continue to pat their butt. I'm always going to help, but try to instill the stuff. And if I come into a situation where I can give them everything, I still will, but with the lessons at hand. You will have to make them understand that there's more things at risk with her, he, the child, being there, not doing anything and causing a burden, more than just finding a way to be better. And there is ways for them to step out and be on their own, but you have to also teach them that way. And present it in a way to where, like, you don't feel like you're going to lose them. And you're only feeling bad about wanting her out because you love her. And you don't want her to feel like you're pushing her out of your life. But as a parent and as an adult, and as well as the other adult she has to understand that she has to eventually grow up out of there. Excuse my kids just being kids back there screaming. Jackson, the oldest one, back there just crazy. So, morning, everybody. Have a 20-year-old daughter, 16-year-old son, 14-year-old son, and 6-year-old daughter. Woo! That's crucial right there, all right? Stinky's my coffee. Huzzah. For a good while, I lost the seal, and I couldn't do it. So, all right, my bad, guys. Let me go back up here. There was one thing I think I missed. Anthony. That's that one. But yeah, guys. Ultimately, which is always ultimately, set rules of shared responsibility with your kids over 20. Make them pay utility bills to show them they won't be living here at home for free. That is right, Richard. My dad always said, if you're going to stay here, you're going to pay here. And, you know, I didn't like that, so I was about 16 and I was working. And I just wanted to move. I just wanted to leave, you know what I'm saying? Dad just was like, no, forget it then, you know. I just left. And Mom was like, you still going to go to school? I'm like, I'm not trying to be dumb. Like, you know, I may do some dumb things, but I ain't stupid, you know. People think you are. Morning. Love your videos. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Ryan DeVore, how you doing, boss man? Always good to see you locals tuning in. Got the boot at 18. Shoot, I was out of there. 17. I didn't come back to my mama's house. 16, 17, yeah, 16 and a half. I didn't come back to my mama's house till like after I got divorced. And that was because my mom made me. Like I refused to come, tell anybody, but I was like sleeping in my car. I didn't care. Me and my dog, she's like, boy, you better come sleep. I heard you was about to go stay at the homeless shelter. I'm like, well, technically I'm homeless, Mom, so I was gonna stay there for a night, better going somewhere else, so. But your mama is your mama. That's what she do. She actually did literally like slap me and tell me to get my butt in the house, so. I did for a while, shamefully I had to, stay in my mama's 1-2 bedroom apartment in her spare bedroom and live like that for a minute. They back there playing the game, so. What's up, Don? What's up, Alfred? Hometown homies, how y'all doing? Seen the show footage and the drama footage. Did anybody else have anything else to talk about before I go dipping in some more stuff in my bag? I have no problem dipping in my bag, but I still got, stuff. I always like to hear what you guys want to talk about and how you guys doing. And what's on your mind, really, on your mind one time. Everybody out here, if you're just now joining, tag 2 people, share it 2 people, share the video on your wall so somebody else sees it. Share it and let it go for all I care. If you're drinking coffee, give me a heart emoji. If you're drinking tea, give me a thumbs up emoji. If you're here to see me just act a daggone fool, give me a laugh emoji. Doesn't matter. Tell me what kind of coffee you're drinking. Hello from Mucky. I don't know how to say that. I don't even know what that is. So, I have a 15-year-old, and it is work. Yes, it is. I listen. If you have a family, good video, straight up advice. God bless. Thank you. Good luck with the 15-year-old. Mine is about to be 14, so you got one up on me. Did you lock your sister in the room, dude? Bruh. But you can't open the door. This is life for me, y'all. This is life for me. What are you doing? Oh, you ain't locked in here. You just being a goofy. Little goofy buzz. Oh, Kendra, your brother, sister playing hide and go seek. They playing hide and go seek. Whatever. Good morning. On my way out and just checking in. Have a wonderful day. Love and respect to the family. Oh, my daughter is 41 3 days ago. I started working at 13 and mom at 18. Woo! Just crush it to you. More power to you, Jerry. Good morning from Los Angeles. Good morning to Los Angeles. Shout out to my brother Vito out there in LA living this thing with his action team. They doing their thing. Drinking coffee. How you doing? Coffee. Extracurricular activities. How young is too young? Especially when you have multiple children in the same age group. Ooh. Let me tell y'all something. Some of you know, some of you may not know, that I coach basketball. Like a little, rec league. It's like a church league. It's kids. So, I think the younger you put them in, the better their life will be. Sorry, charger's not going in there. And it shows them that there's more to life than toys. I think just introducing them to a sport at a young age in general is great. Whether it's showing them on TV, getting them the actual, the ball, some type of example of the sport in front of them, it'll get them interested in other things. It actually just will be a lot more structured. Good morning. Have a wonderful, beautiful day from Flagstaff. Good morning, Flagstaff. How you doing? How you doing in Wichita? Wichita. It's like saying that. How you doing? So, you guys just joining? Share this video. 2 more people. Say hi to somebody you ever seen before. Say hi to me. Say hi to them. If you're here for the first time. My kids are always screaming, so welcome to life. Easier to learn something new at a young age. That's right. But you can always learn something. You can always learn something. We learn every day. Every single day. That was a quick count. That was kind of cheap. Here it comes. Kendrick is Chris. Ohio. Yeah. Ohio. You know. How's your little girl now? She's there. They're playing hide and seek. They are. What are you doing, Ghost? They're playing hide and seek, running around. So, first time catching you live, Charlene. Welcome to the live. You caught it. You caught it live. Welcome to the live. Drop a question. Let's see if we can answer it. All right. Everything. What's up, Chuck? How you doing? My parents were strict, so I wasn't allowed to do anything. Never had a life. So when I turned 18, I couldn't wait till I left. I do believe it is such a thing as being way too strict. I restricted my 16-year-old, 14-year-old, but I try to give them their space so they can learn from their own mistakes. This is true. I'll let you fall. I'll help you back up, but I ain't ashamed to say I will let you fall. I always tell my son, like, all right, do you think you're doing? Especially, like, because, I'm a dad. I'm his coach when he's at home, but when he's at other places and everything else, I let him be coach. And I tell him, like, look, try to tell you, man, but you ain't want to listen. So I go let you learn. I'll let you learn. But I still love you, still rock with you. You didn't fail. And if you did fail, at the moment, you still learn. Stop yelling. Why do we always have to say that to them? Why is that always a reoccurring statement? Like, why can't they understand the first 2,200 million times that I told you to stop yelling? I meant stop yelling. Like, stop yelling. I'm on the phone. I'm talking to your grandma. You ain't going to the store. I mean, stop yelling. Like, then they mad at you because you had to finally yell like a crazy banshee and say, stop yelling now. Go to your room. Don't come out. And then they go in and act a daggone fool, but I don't feel bad because I told you to stop yelling 2,200 million times. Whatever. How do you have such patience? Going through it? Going through it? What you mean? How do you have so much thing? My biggest, one of my favorite quotes And I quote myself, Terrell Crawford, you have to go through it to get through it. Flat out. And if all of us right now on this video were trapped in a room, the daggone door was on fire, and it's the only way to get out the room, baby, we're going to have to go through the door to get through the situation. And we're going to get burned on the way, possibly. Might be some char, your weave might get burnt up, somebody perfume might set the neck on fire, somebody fake makeup caked on your face might just melt away, but you're going to get through the situation. But the only way you're going to get through it is if you go through it. You know, I remember, with, my fiance when we first had our, first child, which would be already together. She was a brand new parent. I was already seasoned in the parentship. I already went through the attitudes and the stuff and the yelling and the breaks so I was a little bit more calm at times, but then still learning new things again with the baby again. But then it helped me get along because I already went through it. Okay. I bet you are, because you run around like banshees, not listening to nothing I'm telling you. So go about yourself. I learned how to just accept what I had to accept. And there was no other way. I knew that I was going to just be annoyed. They was going to scream. I was going to yell. I was going to feel bad. I was going to yell. It was going to be wrong. I was going to have to do something. So either way, I just had to tell myself, well, ain't nothing else to do. So sit there. It's like when you at work. All right? Technically, you don't want to be at work. But if you don't go to work, you ain't got no money. So, you take your butt to work. You clock in. All right? You do these things, all right? So then you at work. It's already bad enough because you're at work. God forbid you got to go to work and actually do something. Take care of yourself and your life. I'm about to hang with these kids up by their toes. But God forbid you actually go and do what you got to do. And they ask you, look, can you stay over real quick? And you're like, no, I'm trying to go home. My feet hurt, my back hurt. I don't even want to be here. I'm tired of smelling this place. I don't even want to be here. Bob get on my nerves. Bob is smacking his sandwich and it's 12 o'clock and it's 4 or 5. And I don't know why he keep eating the same lettuce. I don't want to be here, dude. I got to go home. Pay you overtime. How much is overtime? $30 an hour? Oh, come on. Now you thinking to yourself, I only make 15 anyway, so I might as well just make this So you stuck. But you go through it. And your paycheck come, and you ain't worried about it. So, I don't know why you even crying, because you know you're going to do it. But you only go through it, then you get through it, all right? Yeah, that's right. How are you? Sitting place, I'm good. How you guys doing? Because I had the memory span of a gnat. That's right. Do you think it's okay for other people to whoop or discipline your kids? No, I don't. But for some reason, I grew up with that mentality that my mom always said, if you get out of line, whoop his butt. I deal with this with babe, because when we first got together, I was going through a divorce and all this other stuff, and my kids were already, the age they were. And even still now, she sometimes feels like she doesn't want to intervene with being their mom because they have a mom. But I always tell her, we've been together for the years that we have been together. So by this time, she got every right to tell them, you better sit your butt down, and I mean it. And they got no choice but to listen, because for one, I was raised like that. For two, she does her share and part and job of taking care of them as her own, and she loves them, and they will respect her. So in her case, if they had to get their butt whooped, which we don't, she can whoop that butt. Other places, something like you touch my kid, we have a problem. Hey, y'all in front of each other, I don't need you counting that loud. Go on, stop it or not. Don't get you no juice. You're going to be hungry eating dry food. I don't like people touching my kids. You ain't going to be beating my kids. If I don't whoop my child, you can't whoop my child. Which is if I don't do it to my child, you can't do it to my child. You ain't going to beat my kid because I don't beat my kid. So one thing I told my mama, no. Because the first moment you try to whoop my kid acting crazy you was acting crazy to me, we ain't going to do all that stuff. Actually, I'm just cooking lunch right now. I'm getting the oven preheated. I actually have to wait for the oven to get preheated first, son. Sire. I don't... Sorry. sorry, that wasn't enough for you? The oven ain't preheating enough for you? Huh, the oven ain't heated up fast enough for you? I can't snap my fingers and make it happen for you, player? I can let the oven preheat, baby. Then I can cook the food. We can't cook food in the cold oven. Baby, I'm not going to let you starve, my son. That's why I got the oven preheated, baby. I got the oven preheated. That means before it get hot, it's going to get heated. Then it's going to get real hot, and I can cook the food for you that you want. You understand me? Daddy's not going to let you die. We're going to survive. I'm going to do what I got to. But Daddy had fire breath because his breath was funky. I cooked food with my breath.
He thought I was kidding.
Okay. Both of y'all get up off the fan.
He thought I was kidding once I said go to the ball.
I know. You're going to be outside with your toes hanging upside down if you don't stop bouncing that ball in this house. Whatever excuse you're using to bounce the ball, baller, go outside. And the baller, Kendra, stop whining. I'm trying to get this food ready for you. See that, y'all? You see how wrong I was there by informing my son that I had to pre-cook the food, and he still ain't happy. Like I'm still the devil for some reason, like because I can't get the oven to preheat fast enough because I gotta cook the food. He can't eat cold food. But for some reason, he wanted to run off, be mad about it. And cry about it still and whine. Like I just told him, like, you can't never eat in your life, so get out of my face. I didn't say that. I just said I gotta cook the food. Ridiculous, man. I'm gonna kick that thing down. That's right. I taught school for 25 years. Now I take care of my dad with dementia, and it's too much for a challenge. Woo. Hope everything gets better, and woo, that's more power to you, man. School for 25 years, and you're doing awesome service still. That's a blessing. That's a blessing right there. How do you feel about kids dating, especially at 16 and 14? Thank you, Mildred. Ooh. Me and Ashley talk about this all the time. And I'm going to say this is partly because of how I was as a child. I'm not encouraging my children to ever be anything except school and rules. But I find myself as a parent, and this is petty. I find myself as a parent watching TV shows, and I hate the fact that when I'm watching TV shows, they are having these young actors, righteous and kid actors, kissing each other, hold like all this stuff that I don't really want my kids doing. But then I'm looking at it and I'll be like, nope, why is they promoting this? I don't want my kids seeing this. And my baby like, well, I mean, we dated people in high school, and I'm like, yeah, but now I'm an adult and a parent. I don't really think about that. What I think about is like I just see these two kids kissing on TV. Like I don't want to see y'all kissing on TV. Like why y'all kissing anyways? Like I don't want to see it. I don't care what it is, a movie, a reality show, a remake. I just don't care. I don't want to see it. I'm not for it. Like ain't no dating in my house. I don't care if you got a girlfriend, boyfriend. You better not ever introduce me to them ever. It's a buddy of mine. His page is called Mr. Obnoxious. He made a good video of what it's like when your daughter come in the house and say, I got a boyfriend. Like, what? You see, people think, oh, because you a dude, probably going to teach your son how to be a player. Wrong. Ain't no girls in my house either. Keep your little fast daughter away from my son. Keep your little punk boy away from my daughter. Because I ain't having it. I don't care. I just don't care. Like, I'm not going to break my kids' heart. I'm not going to try to run their lives. But I also don't want them distracted by a meaningless relationship. Yes, high school, unfortunately, is where we learn about relationships if we want to be in these relationships. And I don't know how, as kids, we learn all these valuable life lessons that's going to carry us on in life. Because in high school, you ain't paying attention to that mess. You trying to mess around. You trying to mess around. You trying to party. You trying to just be a rebel. Some of those were paying attention. They became great people and be great friends and all these stuff too. But ultimately, kids is trying to be kids. I'm going to need you to be a kid. Go to school, learn, pick what school you want to go to after that. You want to work or don't work, pick what you want to do for your life. But I'm going to need you to leave that little boy, I'm going to need you that little girl at the school, out of my daggone house, because I ain't got that to do. No. Do you think it's okay for a teacher to tell your 5-year-old she needs Jesus? I mean, in the context that she said it, Christina, I don't know. Maybe she's like my grandma was saying, like, child, you need Jesus. As in, like, she was just joking, or you was acting crazy, or something wrong with you. Or, like, my child needs Jesus right now, acting like a whiny butt, but they both playing on the couch. So, all of y'all playing. If you listen to Daddy when I say, sit your butt down and stop playing. I'm not talking to you, and you ain't the dad right here, so hush your mouth while I'm talking. If you sit down when I tell you to sit down and stop acting a daggone fool, nobody be here acting like they a fool. When your tears come after you don't listen, it ain't a scapegoat for me. The cuteness, the laughing and the giggling don't cover up the fact that none of y'all listening. And you too old. I don't really care about none of that mess you doing. You too old for all that mess. Don't care about that mess at all. I don't even care. All three of y'all playing around. And you those. Don't even care. So you whine look, and ain't wrong with you now.
No, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, both of y'all three is doing the same thing. Get out of it. Yeah, well, all y'all doing it. Then they get out of each other. Dear Lord, Jesus, child. They need Jesus. That's what I'm saying. Something wrong with them. But I don't know if I would have got mad at my teacher telling my child that they need Jesus, unless they were trying to force feed the Bible down my son, daughter's throat, trying to tell them that they just need Jesus, and that's the only way they're going to live life right after they had Jesus. Some people do that and try to be holy. Dustin Webb, how you doing? Let's take a break. I'm sorry. All right. Shout out to my nerds. Some of y'all know I'm a secret nerd, but I'm not a secret nerd because I'm a nerd. And I love drones. It's one of my biggest passions. My buddy Alex is a drone pilot. My buddy Dustin Webb is watching right now. He's a drone pilot. He's got some great videos. If you guys are into drone photography, drone racing, or just aerial stuff, check out his videos. I watch him all the time. Like I told him, I'll put my my goggles on and just watch him on my phone. So I got that from him. And it's pretty cool. And I'm into stuff like that. And I support my people. So he's cool. He's cool people. Thank you, Anita Dad. Good morning, guys. She didn't do anything, no. I'm a lovely little girl in Walmartville. Thank you. They need Jesus. Right. They need Jesus. They need Jesus. That's right, baby. What you say? What's your name?
Ari Crawford.
That's right,
She
Ari
keeps on saying
Crawford.
that her first name's Crawford.
Well, because she just learned how to say it. Get out of here. See? Parenting moment. My baby finally learned how to say her last name. That's one thing. Everything in school, they're like, she's doing everything, but she just having trouble saying her last name. I'm like, in my baby's defense, I will say, kind of messed up on that part. Had my baby not remember she had her last name. She can tell you how old she is, all her colors, and her first name, but I'll be like, kind of would admit we didn't work on the last name. Oops, parent mistake. We all doing it. I had 4 kids. Excuse me. Thought I had all these steps covered. All right, son, King Kendrick. Sire, the oven is preheated, sir. Will be putting your food in the oven.
My name is not Jackson.
Your name is Jackson because I named you Jackson.
My name is King of Swag.
Okay, your name is not King of Swag in this house, and I refuse to call you King of Swag. I will call you Jackson, boy, or whatever the heck I want to call you, or put my foot in your face. His name is King Swag. I'm not calling no boy King Swag. Yeah, his name is, that's what it is. I ain't got that to be doing. Yes, all my friends were pregnant at my graduation, and my mama would always say, see, don't bring nothing I can't eat or wear. Laughing aloud. I have a 16-year-old. She was born with the kidney disease, and the school nurse told me that they don't have to tell parents about if kids are on birth control. I'm like, how old do you think? I'm going to need to know if my child doing something that I don't know my child doing. So, there's other reasons for young ladies to be on birth control other than them being sexually active. So, I grew up with 2 sisters. Little King Swag. I ain't doing all that. Don't y'all call my son King Swag. Don't you give him this big head he already got. But I grew up with 2 little sisters and, female knowledge. And there's more reasons to be on birth control than just being sexually active. I do know that. Unfortunately, other people think differently, and you have to separate people from thinking all negative. But I feel you. My mama was like that too. Except my mama was lenient on some stuff she shouldn't have been lenient on, and I know that, which it helped me become a better parent. Some of the stuff my mama let me do, I will beat a child in this house for them trying to come up here thinking they finna do the same thing. But unfortunately, I ain't got to. All I got to do at the same time is keep yelling at these goofies for making a noise in the house. But what kid don't? I swear I didn't check this box for the cook time for like 19 times already. I promise you I have. Alright, boom. Alright, boom. Yep, there we go, baby. And we in her, dog. Ooh, you know when you open up the oven and it burn your whole eyebrow off? That just happened. The whole eyebrow's gone. Eyebrows, no fleek, no more. Well, guys. Now comes the time So you get your last questions in. Last call for no haul. Because then we're going to sit down and eat lunch like always. And check on my mother. My mother is doing a little ill today. And my sisters are in town, so I'm going to see if they're going to come visit us. But if you have anything you would like to ask, or anything you need clarified, or any advice, or just a blessing, just let me know. Baby, the food's in the oven. Kendrick, stop whining. I just told you the food's in the oven. So you repetitively saying I want my food, it's just not going to do anything for you. And then he gets mad again and goes and runs off. Like, how many times do you say I want the food that I'm cooking? Like, I can't snap my fingers and make this happen right now. Jesus, y'all, please help me. Somebody just come through it right now and just reach your hand out to me and just help me. Just tell me it's going to be all right. Now, I know it's going to be all right. I'm telling you it's going to be all right, but it's going to be all right. Hey, would y'all stop? Again, stop. That's my reoccurring statement. Ari Reese and Jackson Crawford. I'm literally telling you both to stop. Now. And I don't know why either one of y'all think I'm playing. Do y'all think I'm scared to be me in front of y'all? No. I ain't got that to do. And see, y'all wonder why. Hey, watch your mouth, little girl, or you'll find yourself in your room until this food is done cooking. I'm not playing with you. See, all that cuteness go out of her when she act that ugly, and I can't stand that mess, and I can't stand when people act like that. It's unnecessary for you to act like that. All of that. And no matter how nice I do try to be, eventually I got to be me. And I'm the dad. So at the end of the day, we are looked upon to be the one that gets up and makes you do it because evidently you don't think I'm playing and I got to use my voice. Now, I'm okay with them just running off with a little attitude and having a little joyous moment and thinking they got away with it. But at the same time, I ain't got to go to that extensive. And when I got to, I just got to. Don't feel bad for it. Don't feel bad for teaching your child that you ain't playing. Don't feel bad for teaching your child that when they have children, they're not going to disrespect you too, no matter what age they are. Constantly, I get reminded, they 2, she 3. Hey, if I don't teach my child right now, they will never learn. And I will not wait till it's too late to teach my child that you're not going to be acting like that. They get annoyed with it right now all they want to. Because now they don't understand why I'm telling them. They don't understand why I don't play. They don't understand why I keep repeating. They don't understand why my voice got a little bit deeper and got a little bit sterner. Because now you're not listening. And I want you to understand that when you go to that extent, this is the extent I'm going to go to. They have to understand that you have to listen. And you're not going to tell me you're not going to listen because you don't have a choice. You just get an option. And I'm the parent. And I ain't got to beat you and mistreat you, but you're not going to beat and mistreat me either. Because we're not going to be that type of family or that type of partnership. The big goes against his food, right? Hangry all the time. My daughter is 6, and we eat at the same time every day, y'all. It's the same time, like every time. Like, it's not going to happen. My daughter is 6, and she refuses to listen to her stepdad. She tells him he's not her real dad and don't have any advice. Teresa, as a child who did this to a step-parent, I understand how that child feels. I understand how that step-parent feels. And as a step-parent now, I understand the whole situation. Ultimately, your daughter will learn to respect him if that man stays in her life, if he chooses to love her like his own child, like I'm pretty sure he does. And he would have to understand that she knows either one, who her real father is, and she will never not love him. So she wants to affirm that he's not her father, and she knows who her father is. She may still love him, she may dislike him, but when time comes, she has no reason but to love and respect that man because he's going to show her how that is. You're going to teach her how that is. That's one thing that made me look at my stepdad when I was about 14. I said, I may not ever liked you or agree with you or anything else that we had in life, but I do love you and respect you for doing what you did as a man and a father to my other 2 sisters and a husband to my mom. Because he taught me how to be that type of man, so eventually it paid off in him, where I apologized and all the things that I said. That's right. Exactly why I watch you real. Thank you. I'll appreciate that, Ross. And some people will judge me, even the people closest to me. And sometimes I gotta be checked. Sometimes, I gotta still raise my voice. And I will slip away, and my mama will come out of me, and my fiance. That's when my fiance getting like, look, all right, that was a little bit. Maybe you shouldn't have did that or said that. Maybe your voice is. I'm like, okay, you're right. You're right. But see, that's my learning curve. That's my support system. Sometimes it's the same way. It's just what you got to do, man. You got to be real and leave that alone. That's why that's back there. Put all that back up there. That's why Daddy put it up there, so you ain't got to touch it. No, yes, you can put it back up there because you just moved it. Thank you. Yeah, leave it up there. It's called a barrier. Leave it up there. Don't touch anything up there. Attitude goes in your room, not in this living room. You know where to put it. Anyways, they gotta know. Ain't anybody playing out here. I'm reality. It's not an easy job. Why? My daughter listens to me. She listens to her dad every time. Because we got this thing. You will get juice when that timer goes off and that table will be set. Other than that, you ain't been dying this whole entire time. You ain't been listening. I can tell you what you have been doing. All right, well, juice on there when I get it on the table, Kendrick. That's your only options. I will repeat myself till you blue in the face, bruh. Yeah, anyways. Listen to your dad more because, you know, we got this voice. And you ultimately, the kids think, and it sucks. Like, we're the ones that looked at like, oh, my dad gonna beat my butt because we strong. And unfortunately, they don't want to listen until we had to beat the butts or yell or take the stuff or sing to your room or snatch you up, tell you you're gonna listen to your mama, not talking to your mama like that. And it's crazy. Like, we get the bad guy role, but the good guy role, but ultimately the bad guy role first. Like, whatever. You're doing a great job with your kids. They are lucky and appreciate the discipline they have grown to shape and turns them out well. Thank you, Nicole. Exactly. I started teaching my kids manners and respect from a very young age. And also taught them about inner beauty and God makes everyone different, to be special in their own ways. To love everyone. Today, everyone tells me how respectful and polite my kids are and how it's rare. That's appreciated. I appreciate parents like you. Stop. Nobody's even by you. Huffing and puffing. Guys are welcome. That's what you ought to learn. My son is 20 and I give them, as he says, that go to... Look, I'm thankful that my kids are very respectful. Kendrick, stop moaning and groaning for no reason. Like, what are you doing that for? Like, what is... Ouch. Playing around. You tell me what it's for. What? What you in there over there moaning and groaning for? Oh, you can't see me now? You can't see me now? So you don't hear me now? So since you don't hear me, I could just give away your plate of food, huh? Because you don't need it. You can't hear, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. You can't hear me? You don't hear me at all? I guess you ain't gonna be eating it. I do! I can hear you too, loudmouth.
I
do! Man, he tells her to listen to me and respect me. What is the age? Stop yelling. What is the age the kids will date? When they're able to understand what entitles come to dating, that's when they can date. And it's more than dating, just saying I like you and I love you. I mean, we learn that more as we go too. But in the early stages of life, when my kids will focus on these books. So that's what we doing, y'all. But like always, guys. We getting off of here. It's been another great coffee and convo. I appreciate you guys tuning in, sharing what you did, share what, asking the questions that you did ask, accepting my answers as they are. I am always me. If you're here drinking coffee, give me a heart emoji. If you're here drinking tea, give me a thumbs up. And if anyways, if you're just here to see me act a fool, give me a laugh emoji. If you want this t-shirt, I will love and respect myself because why not? The link is in the comments. The link is in the description of this video. I will post it one more again for y'all. And then like always, only thing I need y'all to do is love somebody. Stay blessed, stay motivated. Respect yourself, you know what I'm saying? Like, there is no other way to live. Believe in what you want to believe in. And before I get out of here, I want to tell you guys this. I waited to the end of the video to say this. I am going to be putting back up the link. I've been doing this in the long run, but I had a membership thing going on, and I had to run this course with that. But now I'm opening this up back up to the public, to where I will be doing a parent coaching class, which I've been doing this. It's only $5 to join. I had a membership locked in the beginning and everything started, guys, and it got overwhelmed, and I've been doing this in the long run. There's a free app we use where I hold up to 100 people in a private session, and we all talk. Sometimes there's 100 people in there. Sometimes there's 20 people in there. Sometimes I've had 7 people in there. All in all, those people come in. It's a $5 deposit, and that's just in. $5 locks your seat in. You get a code. You get a password. You get a link. I know who you are. You are not wasting your time. I know nobody can sneak in. I do encourage people. They can watch with you. That's how we have more people in there, and this is an amazing opportunity for me to get you guys just one or more help, and just it's more in tune than these lives as we do, because my lives are all just going to be random. My lives have no set schedule, except being at 10:45. My lives have no set demeanor, and what I'm doing in these parenting class and this coaching, a few of you have always commented, especially on the shares, you should do coaching, you should do that, and that's what I started to do in the beginning, but I had people like lock in, and I had these spots already pre-filled. Now it has ran its course. I'm able to tell you that I have room for people, and I will post a link. It will always be held twice a month. And then you will be able to just talk and really get these lessons and these more in tune things. It's a speaking floor. We ask for full respect. We don't tolerate any disrespect. We have never had to ban anyone yet. We've had a few heated conversations, but other than that, it has nothing been too detrimental on me or anyone else. It's like I said, it's $5 and you're able to learn and teach. I have some people that I'm bringing in who have a lot more extensive stuff, and it's great to have people in my corner to actually be willing to talk to you guys and be willing to just give their expertise, as well as us just learning from people in general all over the world. So I will be doing that. We have 2 more classes to go, and then my public class will start, and then the public information from you guys being booked for you guys to come bring me to your city or bring me to your town or your event or your school or your wherever you need me at. You can always email me at tcroft88@gmail.com. All my information is on my Facebook. All my links, everything we have, the marketing page, the music page, the work from home opportunities, and just getting in contact with us and staying blessed, guys. Overall, stay blessed, stay motivated, and all you do is love somebody. That's it.